Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's car boot haul video. Coming to you on the wrong day. Well, it's not. It's coming to you on the right day because you'll see it on Monday. You always see it on Monday. I'm recording it on the wrong day. It's Saturday. This is normally the sardines. This is normally the Sunday car boot haul video. I record it on a Sunday after I've been to the car boot sale. This makes sense. However, this week I may not be able to go to a Sunday car boot sale. Natalie has got to have an MRI scan, and bizarrely our local hospital have sent her an appointment time for this MRI scan of 8 AM on a Sunday morning. I realise that all of the departments are doing strange hours now to try and collect the backlog up. What do you do with a backlog? Work through it. But 8 AM on a Sunday seemed odd. Anyway, that's the appointment they've sent her, and so I've got to take her for that in the morning. I may or may not be able to go on to the car boot sale afterwards. It depends on whether they're running on time and stuff like that. There is another car boot sale on a Saturday that I had never been to. It's in a place called Dursley. It's about 25 minutes away by car. You go up the motorway and then along some country lanes. It was a very, very nice drive this morning because it was a gorgeous day and there was a lovely sunrise. So it was a really nice drive. I've never been before. I think I just said that. But I've been meaning to for a while. A couple of people who go regularly have said, oh, it's a good one, it's a good one. So I thought, right, okay, I'll do it. I'll go up there. I'm a lazy person when it comes to car boot sales. I want them to be in the field next door to my house, you know? But I'll do it, I'll go. And when I woke up this morning, I nearly didn't. I nearly thought, oh, I could have a lie-in instead. I could have a lie-in and I could just not go. But I thought, no, come on, make the effort. I'm really glad I went. It has been a banger. Absolute banger. So I'm going to start with this because it's the heaviest, and once it's done I can put it down and forget about it. Look at the size of that. That is a massive box of wax melt moulds. As you know, thanks to Josh giving me the heads up on these, I buy ice cube moulds and sell them on eBay in bundles for people who do wax melting. You know, sure they don't call it that, people who make wax melts. This lady obviously was a person who made wax melts and has now given it up and was selling off her collection. I got the whole lot, and I don't even know how many there is, but there's a lot in there. There's a huge number in there. £12.50. £12.50. She said to me, I said, how much are they? And she said, oh, 50p each or a pound for the bigger ones. And I was like, no, can you give me a price for the lot? And she was like, oh, I don't know how many's in there. How much would you be willing to pay? And I went, I could go to a tenner. And her husband said, can you do 15? And I kind of stood there thinking about it. And the reason I was thinking about it is because I didn't have that much money with me and I wasn't sure if I'd miss out on something else. The problem with car boot sales, there's never a cash point, is there? And at that point, she went, oh, make it 12.5. And I went, do you know what? We'll do 12.5. And we did. There's, I don't know how many there is. There's absolutely flipping loads of them. Absolutely loads. And I am sure to see a profit from my 12.5 quid. And they smell really nice as well because they've been used for wax melts. The smell that's come out of that box is all kinds of fragrances all mixed in together. So yeah, that's probably almost my bargain of the day, but only almost. It's been a banger of a car boot sale today. I picked up, this is my next big spend, because you know me, I don't usually like spending any more than 50p or pound. This was £15 for these 3 items. But again, very much worth it. I have got brand spanking new and unused Cath Kidston, complete with tags, handbag. This is the red spot oilcloth. I had this one in blue a while back for myself, but I found them uncomfortable to use. These are £48 when you buy them new. It has been completely and utterly unused. It hasn't even been unfolded, look. So that one, and then the little red spot Cath Kidston purse. This has had light use, but is in very good condition. And then finally this one, which is a Jasper Conran orange leather. Also, I would say very little used. Maybe this lady used it for one occasion or something. Maybe she's a lady who bought it to go with an outfit for a wedding or something like that, because it's not got a mark on it. It's beautiful, really, really lovely condition. Those 3, 15 quid for the 3. Absolutely chuffed to bits with those. So even if I had gone to this car boot sale, which I'd driven a half an hour for, and I'd come away with just these 2 things, I think I'd have been pleased. I think I'd have been, do you know what, that was all right, that was worth going. But as you can see, there's plenty more. I paid £5 for these 3 hair appliances from one gentleman. This is a pack of the Remington Bendy curlers. I sold 2 packs of these yesterday to one lady in Germany. She sent me a message saying, we can't get these here. I'd like to buy both. Can you set them up on one listing? Because otherwise GSP is going to hit me for 2 lots of import or whatever. So yeah, so two of those were they come, I've said this many times before in these videos, they come in this pink PVC case, which peels and cracks and doesn't look great, but they also come in a really nice raspberry suede case, and those are much nicer sets. Again, we've got peeling and cracking here, but that doesn't actually affect how the curlers work, and they will still sell. So, like I said, £5 for 3 hair, not products, appliances. So there's that one. And then also in my fiver is this Babyliss, don't even know which one it is, it's Babyliss curler. There's the plate that attaches, it needs clipping on. I don't even know what this one's called. They go up to 200. Bear with. It's a Volume Waves curling tong. That's what it is, Babyliss Volume Waves. If you are ever in that situation that I was just in and you want to know, there is always a manufacturer's number in the little panel that tells you the EC regulations or whatever. There's a little manufacturer's number there, and you can always stick that into eBay and find out the name of the appliance. So yeah, this is a Volume Waves curling tong. They sell for about £10 to £11. They sell more boxed. I don't have the box, that's fine, 10 to 11 quid on those. The Bendy curlers that I showed you earlier on will sell for 12 to 15 with the case in that condition. They'll sell for 20 in a nice, decent case. So out of my fiver so far, we've got the Bendy curlers, that'll go for 15. We've got the Volume Waves, that'll go for an easy tenner, so that's 25 out of my fiver. And then this one is a Tresemme straightener, and I should be able to get an easy 5 to 10 on that as well. So not bad for a fiver on those 3. It was a good day for hair stuff because there's more. This cost me £3. This is a Wylera Hair Dreamwave 2.0 compact. These sell for between £50 and £70. I'm absolutely delighted to have picked this up. The lady said she used it twice. So, very nice day for hair stuff. Because there's more. I also got these two for £3. They were £2 each, but the lady said, oh, you can have 2 for 3 quid. So that is a Babyliss Curl Press and a set of Nicky Clark Classic Compact Rollers. 2 for £3 on. So far, making it rain. I'm too old to do stuff like that. I've got to stop trying to do those things. But let me show you this. This was a lovely little find. This is a definite bolo. You very rarely see them. This is the duck from Sarah and Duck, the plush duck. He quacks. Does he do anything else? I think he just quacks. Molly's coming to see what the quacking is. You can't have him. You can't have him because he sells for about 25 quid. 50p, they sell for about £25. They used to sell for a lot more, and there's a 12-inch version of this that sells for a lot more as well. But even so, this is only the second time in my reselling life that I've found the duck from Sarah and Duck, so I chuffed to bits with that. Really pleased. You can't have it though. I know you're lovely. I know you are, but you can't have it. Oh, okay, good girl. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Down we go. Good girl. Okay, lie down there. I paid £7 for this Laura Ashley Rose and Spot picture with 2 matching plates. The lady wanted 10. I said, would you take 7? Expecting her to say, well, 2, 8 and 9. She went, yes. The speed she said yes to 7 made me wish I'd offered 5. Handcrafted Laura Ashley Home, made in Hungary. Picture and matching plates. £7 for those. I'm going to put those up there rather than risk putting them in the bag. Another lady had these marked at £3 each. You can see her price stickers inside there, but she was happy to do them for £2 each. This is the Harry Potter Shrewd Slytherin mug. These have sold for £20. And this is a Disney Parks or Disney World, just Disney Store, Ursula mug from The Little Mermaid, and that has also sold for 20. Bangers all the way. Literally bang, 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 bang. It's not all bangers. I was pleased to see these. People who've been here a while may remember that I bought a whole load of these they're called Woodland Friends, I think, Woodland Surprises, and I bought a whole load at the Easter Compton car boot sale probably about 8 months ago. And I knocked the box off the desk. I don't know if I actually told you guys this in a later vlog. I recorded them all, showed you them all, and then knocked the box off the desk. I may have put that into the edit. I may have mentioned it in the edit. Knocked the box off the desk and smashed most of them. They each have their own little habitat. So it's a little woodland creature. And it comes with its little habitat. Some of the habitats survived, some of the creatures survived. None of them went together. So if I had the habitat in one piece, the creature was smashed and vice versa. These were £1 each this morning. I've got the fox and the frog. And I'm going to see if I can look after them a bit better this time. Fly, please go out of the open window. There's just massive open window just there. I paid £1 for this top for myself. It is a simple blue and white striped 2 at Sainsbury's jersey top with 3/4 length sleeves. £1 for that. And from the same lady, £1.50 for a sea salt jute shopping bag. £1.50 for that one. Absolute bargain on the Laura Ashley wallpaper. This is Draper Stripe in truffle. 50p a roll. She only had 2 rolls. If she'd had 10 rolls, I'd have bought 10. If she'd had 1,000, I'd have bought 1,000 at that price. 50p a roll for Laura Ashley wallpaper. Smashing, said she, and started smashing things with it probably. £3 for these Stan Smith Adidas shoes. I'm not sure why I bought these, unless it was the fact that it was... I think I said at the beginning, didn't I? Got there earlier on, there was only about 2 rows of cars when I first arrived, and I was like, oh dear, I've had a... I don't think I did say this, I think I was telling Anthony. I was like, oh, I've come a long way for 2 rows of cars, but actually I got there too early and it was still filling up, and by about 9:30 it was absolutely huge. So I think this was in the early part of the day when I was a bit like, oh, I've come all this way for not much, and that's why I bought those. But there's nothing wrong with them, they're just a bit bog standard Adidas Stan Smiths. They need a bit of a clean up. But they'll be okay. I'm going to take the laces out and put the laces through the wash, I think. And I paid £2 for these Hotter shoes. They're a 6.5. And they are called Crimdon. Crimdon. As in crimson, but with a D. Yep, definitely Crimdon. Crimdon. There we go. Loafers. Purple patent loafers. Well, burgundy. Burgundy patent. 50p for a strip of Laura Ashley bunting. Complete with a tack in one end where it's been pinned up at some point. We'll take that out. There we go. It does have the Laura Ashley... label on it somewhere. There it is. So yeah, 50p for that. I think there's only a tack in the one end. I think the other end's safe enough. I'll fold that up in a minute. And I've got 5 or 6 bits of brownie uniform, and I can't remember. I think I paid... Some of it was 20p a piece, and I had 3 pieces for 20p a piece. And then another bit from another lady, I think, was £2 for all of it, and there's another 3 pieces, but I can't remember which pieces came together and which didn't. So I've got a jacket, I've got one of the long sleeve tops, I've got a short sleeve t-shirt. I haven't checked this one for poster paint and glue, which is normally what you get on them. No, that's okay. That's a tidy brownie, that one. And then there's 2 pairs of the stretchy legging, bootcut leggings, and 1 pair of the standard brownie trousers. So I think it's either £2.60 for the lot or £1.60 for the lot. But I do need to try and get the... There's a mark on the sleeve of the jacket. That, again, is probably, knowing brownies, poster paint or PVA glue. There it is. So that needs to go in the wash. Luckily, it's a really nice washing and drying day out there today. I paid 50p from the Laura Ashley wallpaper woman for a Lego wax melt thing. That was before I bought the other lot. And I paid £1 for another lady for this Jules heavyweight jersey knit dress. £1 for that one. We're nearly done. I paid £1 for this mandolin, and it is sort of for us, but the last time I used a mandolin, I've still got the scar to show. I took a chunk off my thumb and ended up at A&E. So I don't tend to play around with the mandolin too much, but I thought I'd give it another go. It was £1. It's a really nice chunky piece of wood. It's a good piece of kit. It doesn't have any branding on it, so I don't know where it was originally from, but it's a nice well-made thing. £2 each for the complete Gruffalo collection on DVD in a presentation tin. Doesn't clip shut, I'm not sure why. Don't know if the lid's got a little bit bent out maybe. So £2 each for that, and for this, which is Eric Carl, the Very Hungry Caterpillar mug and bowl set. Ceramic mug and bowl set. Really nice set. That was £2. Another £2 for a travel Scrabble. It's a vintage travel Scrabble. I just sold one actually. The one I've just sold was in a zip around padded case, but this is a slightly different version. Do hope all the bits are there. I'll have to do a check. But judging by how well this looked as though it had been looked after, I think it's going to be okay. Last couple of bits. Something I didn't actually want to buy. Didn't want to buy this. I picked it up to look at it, and I pulled the little tab to make the drawer come out, and the tab came off in my hand. At which point I felt very much obliged to buy it, since I had ruined it for the next person. So it is a set of Yankee Candles. They're very, very slightly sun damaged. Whether the lady has taken them to other car boot sales or whether she's had them standing in a warm place in her house, I don't know. They've not been burnt. None of the wicks are burnt at all. But you can see that the surfaces have melted very slightly. So I don't know what that will do to any resale value they may have had. I wouldn't have bought them. So they're £1.50. I wouldn't have bought them if it wasn't for the fact that I had broken them and I felt responsible. And finally, a pair of sheets. These were 50p each. I feel that the pattern looks familiar, but I can't think what it is. The brand is Royale by Janico, which I've never heard of. But that pattern, I don't know if it's just that it resembles the honeysuckle rose from the... I can't think of that either. I know the pattern's honeysuckle rose, so maybe it's just that it resembles that. But yeah, 50p each for those. I have had such a cracking time at today's boot sale. I've done so well. I'm so pleased with everything I've got. I feel like it won't matter now. If I don't make it to tomorrow's, it won't matter. But if I do make it to tomorrow's, you might get a bonus video because I might have another haul to record. Don't know whether they class as bonus, so you might have to endure another video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and as always, if you have seen anything that floats your boat, tickles your fancy, you can message me on the email address, which is always in the descriptions box below every video, and we will sort you out with whatever it is that you have fallen in love with. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.